Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead universe. This one's going to be doing the best moments of Dale from The Walking Dead. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead universe, and in today's video we're going to be doing another top 5 best character moments video. This one is for Dale Horvath of The Walking Dead universe. So, yeah, this one is definitely going to be... This one's going to be an interesting one, because he is one of the most memed characters I've ever seen in the show. Him and Shane and, like, Pope and stuff, they're always the most memed characters. But, yeah, Dale is a very awesome character, very OG, classic Walking Dead character. If you don't know who Dale is, then obviously you're not a Walking Dead fan. Dale is one of the best OG Walking Dead characters there was, and I loved him. I thought he was really great. Jeffrey DeMunn was the one that played him, and he did a phenomenal job. Sadly, the character was supposed to go on for a lot longer, but he was good friends with Frank Darabont, the original showrunner for the Walking Dead TV series, and because them two were so tight, he decided to bail and, ask to be killed off, right? And I think Dale, in terms of a character, and we'll go into this more, but I really think they did a great job with planning his death out at the last minute. Like, it's one of the best last-minute death scenes I've ever seen. So, I don't know, I thought that was pretty crazy. But, yeah, speaking of, let's get into number 5. My 5th favorite moment of Dale, obviously it's not going to go too high up there, but one of my favorite moments of Dale is going to be number 5, the death scene. The sorry brother, Daryl kills him, that sort of thing. This scene, to me, it is gruesome, it is very insane. The walker is really scary that takes him down, and he unfortunately is suffering, and they have to put him down. Daryl puts him down with Rick's gun. And I really like this scene because, it feels realistic, right? It feels realistic that he would get attacked by a walker. It doesn't feel forced. This death scene was very last minute. They just thought of this on the spot. And it really turned out to be one of the greatest last-minute decisions I've ever seen for a TV show. Because the death is so beautiful. It's such an amazing final scene. And I think they did a really good job with it. I really do. Number 4 is going to be, you got something to say, Dale? So this scene was great. I think I did a YouTube short on this one recently, but I love this scene, man. This scene's great. Basically, Shane has, finished tearing down the barn, killing the walkers, and he's getting in the truck to move it back to the camp, right? And you got Dale that's just, like, standing there, right? And this is how good this actor is. He doesn't even need to say anything in this scene, and it's freaking entertaining. He's like, let me ask you something, man. What do you do? What do you do to keep this camp safe? What do? You fix up an RV? You babysit some guns? You even pointed one in my chest, but you couldn't pull that trigger, could you? And he's like, if I was such a problem, what did you do to stop me? I smashed that barn door open. That wasn't you. That ain't Rick. That's me, right? He's like, I'll tell you what. Next time I need a radiator hose, I'll give you a call, man. Freaking slams the door. And Dale's just like looking at him with the Dale face, like, it's freaking amazing, man. I love that scene so much. It's iconic, and it doesn't get more iconic than that. It really, really doesn't. Number 3 is going to be Dale stays with Andrea in the CDC. This was huge for his character, showing how much he cares about Andrea. And I hate how she treats him afterwards, because he says, he's just like, either you come with me or I'm staying here and I'm dying with you. I don't want to face this world alone, And he's like, you don't get to come into someone's life and make them care and then just check out, and then he does the Dale face again, But yeah, it was great. It was really a heartfelt moment between the two. I really, really enjoyed that. Number 2 is then going to be Shane versus Dale, and Dale is threatened by Shane. So this scene is great. Basically, Shane has just hooked up with Andrea. They get back to the camp. And Dale confronts him about it, and he's just like, I was thinking, Shane, you got that, nice new rod of yours, plenty of fuel, more than enough for you to get far from here. And he's like, oh, do you really think I'd leave, And he pisses him off, and he's like, yeah, well, I was there, maybe I wasn't there for Otis when you did what you did with him, but I was there that time you raised your gun on Rick. You had him in your sights, and you held him there, And Shane's just like, you think I shoot Rick? That's my best friend, and all this stuff, And he's like, so... if you think I'm the kind of man that would gun down his own best friend, what do you think I would do to some guy that I don't even like when he starts throwing accusations at me? What do you think, Oh my God, man. Like, the acting is so just perfect. It's so good, man. These two actors are so good. and it's just it's so real. Like it's one of the things that I miss from the OG seasons of Walking Dead. Like the actors in the recent day Walking Dead do a great job, don't get me wrong, but there's something about the way the actors perform the scenes in the early few seasons that is just, it's so realistic. Like it's so gripping, you know? And that scene right there is 100% one of the greatest. But for Dale, I definitely think his best moment, number one, is going to be "We Don't Kill the Living," and the speech that he gave to the group before he died. Absolutely. I love this. Because I love the morals behind what they do, right? You got someone like Randall that's held captive. Dale wants to spare him because he wants to see the good in everybody. But then Rick and them don't really trust him and they want to kill him right away. But they don't know how to go about it. They don't know how to kill him. They don't know if they should kill him. They don't know how to deal with it. And it's so good because it deals with what you would really act like a human being if you were in the apocalypse. You would feel the weight of taking somebody's life, you know? And that's what Dale really embarks on our characters, is that, can you really just stand there and kill him and not feel anything? You know, can you really just sit here and say that he's never going to attempt to kill us? Maybe he will, maybe he won't, but what is the right answer? And I love the speech that he gives. It's so good. And he's like, you know, are y'all going to watch too? No, you'll go hide your heads in your tents and forget that we're slaughtering a human being, you know? And he doesn't want it. He doesn't want to be a party to it, and he leaves. And I think that is absolutely amazing. It really defines what kind of character he is. You know what I mean? It's really, really good. Sure, that ideology would not survive, you know, up to this point in the apocalypse, but back then, I really liked what they did with his characters. So, yeah, Dale is just amazing. He's one of the greatest from the first few seasons. He's really amazing. The actor just absolutely sold it from the very beginning, and I loved him. I thought he was great. I always wish that he could have gone on longer, although his death and the way they handled his final episode, I couldn't ask for a better send-off. I mean, honestly. I think it's honestly better than him getting his comic book death and getting his leg eaten by the hunters, you know? Because sure, that was crazy, but this one was meaningful to Dale's character. Like, they really wrote it well, and I think it's really, really well done. So, anyway, let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think of Dale's character? Post some comments down below, and if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos of The Walking Dead. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.